Hey guys, gonna be a relatively quick update today. I'm just trying to get stuff sorted, working on the last box. Figured I'd shoot the update now, say a couple of things, like I always do. One of the reasons 7th edition really did excite a lot of us when it came out. 5th and 6th edition had both been really unexciting core sets, to say the least. I mean, seriously, the most exciting thing in 5th edition was that they reprinted Necropotence. I don't know why they did. That was a dumb idea. Necropotence was stupid good. Too stupid good. And they were still reprinting it in the Age of Dark Ritual. It's like, really, guys? Really, Dark Ritual? You're going to reprint Necropotence, which has a casting cost of 3. Seriously, what is wrong with you? But they did it. But, yeah, in 6th edition, it was great for the rules revision, but other than that, not an exciting core set. 7th edition was actually an exciting core set. I mean, no, they didn't reprint Lightning Bolt, but they reprinted a lot of great stuff from the past, which also went to show us that although we loved these cards, they weren't tournament worthy. I mean, they reprinted Sarah Angel, they reprinted Shivan Dragon, they reprinted Fat Marty! That's right, fellas, Mahamati Jin. 4 and double blue for a 5/6 flyer. And it wasn't a bad card back in the day. That used to be the killer card in a lot of control decks. That and Sarah Angel. Way back in the day. It was just counter, 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 card draw, counter, counter, counter. Sarah Angel, Fat Body, I win in 2 or 3 more turns. Their whole deck was basically keeping you stalled and just countering your stuff until they could drop a huge flyer and just bash face. Another thing I have floating around here, we got Unholy Strength. There's a revised printing. There's a 4th edition Holy Strength. Can you see something missing out of the 4th edition printing? Yeah, that's when Wizards of the Coast decided they needed to get out of the whole the demon business and whatnot, because they were afraid that what happened to Dungeons and Dragons back in the day was going to happen to Magic the Gathering, in which you're going to have a whole bunch of wackos talk about how the game's satanic and all this other happy-ass horse crap. And in some parts of the country to this day, you've got people that will tell you that D&D is, like, satanic and whatnot. Like, really? D&D is satanic, but World of Warcraft is okay? Really, guys? Really? That's what you're gonna tell me? That's wacky stuff. Only other thing of note, really, that I came across today was, there's some revised Swords to Plowshares. 4th edition Swords to Plowshares. From Swords to Plowshares that, based on copyright date alone, I can tell you came from some sort of pre-constructed type things. They put out a couple of pre-constructed decks over the years that were basically just a hodgepodge of cards from all over the place. One of them came in a relatively small box that was had what looked like an army of orcs versus an army of soldiers and knights on the ground, with a Sarah Angel facing off with a dragon in the air. And I can't remember what name was given to that little thing, but it was like a white, and I want to say it was a white-green deck versus a black-red. It's alright. And the cards in those decks didn't have any expansion symbols on them. Later on, you'd see expansion symbols put onto stuff. You'll see all sorts of weirdness. You'll see cards with expansion symbols on them from other sets with their white border. And for example, I was once discussing many moons ago, Miri the Cat Warrior, how she was reprinted in one of the promotional sets with the wrong color expansion symbol, and they fudged up her toughness. Yeah. Basically printed her with a silver expansion symbol when she was a rare in the set that she was in, which was, you know, a massive little brain fart there, you know. But yeah, these things happen. How they get past people, I don't know. I just don't. I mean, I understand everyone's got their jobs and everyone does stuff and blah blah, this, that, the other, and you know, you can't remember everything, and I understand that. You can't. I don't remember everything. I've flubbed so much stuff over the last few months in these videos, it's not even funny. I remember once I believe we was talking about Ravnica, I massively brain farted. Apparently I kept calling Dredge Delve. Or was that we're talking about Future Sight and vice versa? I don't remember. And yeah, I at least I consistently screwed up the name. But yeah. So it's a pleasure. It's a good card, though. Arguably the best removal card in white. A lot of people say the next best removal card in white is Path to Exile. You know how many Path to Exile I have? A big fat zilcho. None. It happens. Like I said, I wasn't playing much at that particular point in time, something having to do with being in the middle of a desert. But, yeah. Yeah. Alright, well, batteries on this thing's low, and I don't have a lot of time left on the card. I need to empty the card out. So, we're going to call that a wrap. I'm going to go drafting tonight. You know, everyone, be safe, be good. If you're playing cards tonight, have fun. If you're going out tonight, have fun. If you're going drinking tonight, drink responsibly, have a designated driver. That, or, you know, no more than one drink an hour, guys. You know, try to be, you know, at least pretend you're responsible adults. Not saying actually be responsible adults, just pretend, you know. Alright, be good, fellas.